Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather and this is Create Your Own Cozy. On today's video, I am going to do a number of projects, thrift flips for profit to resell in my booth. This is starting week 3 of selling things in my booth. And so far, I have anything that is bunny, bird, painted apothecary with white wax. It is just selling. So I grabbed some more gnomes from the Dollar Tree to replenish. Finally found some birds at the thrift store because I can't seem to find those anywhere. And I'm gonna upcycle some apothecary yet again, but you can use any color you wish just to turn something pretty cheap into something kind of special. If you want to see what I do today, stick around.
So the first set of projects is going to be working on these spring-like critters. I found this old music critter and the music didn't work, so I took that out. And when I say apothecary, I'm using the DIY paint in the color apothecary. It is one of my favorite colors, but you can buy that paint from your local retailers, and there's some vendors online that will sell it to you, but you have to pay shipping. A close second of mine is the color celery, and that is sold at Walmart. So that is something that you could do here as well. So I'm basically just doing one solid coat. I did have some touch-ups with some of these spaces. I was kind of painting in the dark here. So I had some touch-ups I needed to go back and do, but it really covered well in one coat. And then I went over it with the DIY white wax. I took it out of the larger container because you're not supposed to like double dip in the big container. So I just keep it in the small container for all my double dipping, just so you don't get bacteria in it and ruin your main source of the white wax. So this is my cute little bunny. I think he looks so much better now in a solid color, and I added some greenery to him, and I think that he's not going to last long in my booth. What do you guys think? Next, I'm going to work on this duck. It looks like it could be a cutting board, but it's just basically raw wood in the shape of a duck. And I thought I'm going to make this a nice, I don't really like ducks in my decor, but if I was going to bring this in my house, what would I want it to look like? That's kind of like a more of a bird bunny gal. So I thought I'd add some antiquing wax to make this look a little less like fresh wood. And I ended up doing 2 coats of this. And then I got out my IOD Kindest Regards stamp that I got for Christmas again. I am loving the way that this adds a two-tone. Now, I did offload the paint from the brush, and as you'll see, it did not have enough paint to go on the wood, but no worries. You can use a baby wipe to take it off and then try it again. So let me know, did you guys like how this duck turned out? Next, I'm going to work on some rolling pins. I took a look at my booth and thought that it could add a couple of those rolling pins. I've been collecting them for a while between the $1 and $2 range. You can see that the top two on here have a yellow to it, and the bottom two have a lighter, whiter wood to it. I ended up using antiquing wax watered down first on most of these after sanding and getting all the sticky off. But then I wanted it to look a little older, so after doing the watered down antiquing wax, I did do some straight antique wax over the top of that. It doesn't go in as solid because it is watered down first, so you can kind of control your color a little bit more than if you just would have taken straight antiquing wax to the raw wood. Now, each of these rolling pins accepts stuff differently. You can see the difference between the wet version and then there's the dried version of the antique wax. It just makes it look like it's a lot older. Each rolling pin accepts it differently. So just do some trial and error to see how the wood will accept the antiquing wax, to see if you just need to paint handles. Sometimes those handles are so shiny it doesn't even want to stain or anything. So each one is going to be a little bit different, but let me know. I am keeping one of these for myself. I'm very excited to finally have jumped on the rolling pin train for decor only, of course. Now with these raw wood, after I did the watered down antiquing wax, the wood was still grabbing stuff easily and it did not feel slick to the touch. So I did the transfer right over this, and then I'm going to put a clear wax on top of it. You can basically do a little area and kind of see if your transfer is going to stick. If it is a solid wax, that needs to be last, but because it was very watered down, it was acting more like a stain. It went over that pretty easily, and I will do a either clear coat of a spray or a wax over all these to make sure that all of the transfers are kind of one with the wood. Also, with this last one, I considered doing some transfers, but I decided to just leave it as is with the antiquing wax. It had some nice cracks in it, and I don't know quite what is going to sell just yet in my booth, so I left it without anything on it, and this is going to be kind of like my little test to see what sells. So this last project, I got these bottles for 25 cents a piece, and I found this ribbon at the Dollar Tree back in the day, but I know they've got similar stuff at Hobby Lobby. And I basically just dressed up these bottles a little bit with some ribbon and some twine, and then decided I could put some greenery in it, or I could make some felt flowers like I had done in the past. I'm going to show you quickly how to grab just a little sheet of felt and make cute little flowers. Let me know, what do you guys think of this project?
So what did you guys think? Did you guys have a favorite? I still love these birds with apothecary. Apparently my local people agree. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you had a favorite. I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up if you liked the video. If you haven't already subscribed, consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that notification bell to all so that you get a notification every time I upload a new video. Guys, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. What's the matter, Henry? Do you wish Mama had... Do you wish I had a lap for you to sit on? There's nowhere for you to lay down? Are there no beds in this house? Doggy beds for you. Hmm? It's not time for sitting around right now, mister. You need a haircut. You need a haircut. Oh.